If you can believe, you may start. But if you can understand, you will achieve. In this video, I am going to talk about the syllabus of polity module. What exactly you need to study in polity module if you are preparing for civil service exam. I divide this module into 5 parts. You see, I am telling you again, this is my personal division. If you don't want to divide into 5 parts, that's up to you. You can divide into 6 parts, 8 parts, doesn't matter. First part, I want to talk about the constitution. Then the union government, state government and local government. Fourth part, constitutional and non-constitutional bodies की बारे में बात करेंगे. Finally, we will see some miscellaneous concepts. So this way, I am dividing polity module into 5 parts. I will explain one by one. First, we talk of constitution. I further divide this constitution into 6 parts. First is preamble. We understand what is the text of preamble. Is it amendable? Is preamble a part of the constitution? All the things we understand here. It won't take much time. Hardly it is 20 minutes topic. Then we'll see union and territory. You know that India is a union of states, not federation of states. So we understand here the formation of various states, the chronological order, how the states are evolved. Now we have 29 states and 7 UTs, how they are evolved over a period of time, independence se leke. All the things we'll understand here. Then we will understand the citizenship. You know, in India we have single citizenship. चाहे किसी भी state का हो. We have only Indian citizenship. We understand the Citizenship Act, how to acquire Indian citizenship, loss of Indian citizenship, all the things we will talk here. See, union and territory hardly take 30 minutes. Citizenship also take hardly 30 minutes. Then we understand this is the most important part, subpart of this first part. Fundamental rights, DPSP, Direct to Principles of State Policy, and fundamental duties. Very important. Lengthy also and important. Almost you have to spend 2 to 2.5 hours to understand this. Fundamental rights. What are fundamental rights? What are the features of fundamental rights? What are fundamental rights to foreigners? All the things. And what are the exceptions? All the things we understand here. Then we will see what are DPSP, Direct to Principles of State Policy, classification of DPSP, Gandhian principles क्या है, social principles क्या है, liberal principles क्या है, all the things we will see here. Finally, fundamental duties. Being citizen of India, what are our basic duties? We understand here. Very important and basic topic. You need to know this. It takes around 2 hours and you can master this topic in 2 hours. After that, I would like you to understand the features of constitution. What are various features? Like if you see what are unitary features of our constitution, what are federal features? Similarly, if you talk parliament's sovereignty hai. Similarly, we have judicial supremacy hai. All the things क्या है हम detail में देखेंगे. Even we understand emergency provisions के बारे में, etc. यहाँ देखेंगे. Finally, we understand amendment procedure. How to amend the constitution. What are various types of amendments? All the things we will see here. Simple hai. Preamble will take about 20 minutes. Union and territory about 30 minutes. Citizenship about 30 minutes. Fundamental rights, DPSP, fundamental duties about 2 hours. And features of constitution about, you can say maximum 1 hour. And amendment procedure about 30 minutes. Getting me? So it all takes how much? 1 hour, 3, 4, at the max 5 hours. So 5 hours may you can master this first part. Getting me? So I have divided polity module into 5 parts. Constitution, union government, state government and local government, bodies, constitutional and non-constitutional bodies, finally miscellaneous concepts. We have seen the constitution part. Now we move on to union government. Further divide this into 4 parts. First we understand various the system of government. Here we will see various types of governments. Parliamentary system की बात करेंगे, presidential system की बात करेंगे. All the things we'll discuss here in detail. Similarly, we understand the unitary and federal features. So even you see center-state relations also you'll see here. interstate relations, etc., etc. So the first part, first subpart is government system. Then we understand president, vice president, prime minister, and council of ministers. This is very important part. We understand the election of president, the election of vice president, similarly the appointment of prime minister and the appointment of council of ministers, their functions, all these things we'll see here. System of government will take about 1 hour, and president, vice president, prime minister, COM about 2 hours. Then we understand the parliament, again very important. We understand Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, even we understand the speaker and the chairman of Rajya Sabha, all the parliamentary committees, parliamentary forums, all the things we will see here. Various bills, how to pass, the procedure of parliament, all the things we will discuss here, the sessions of parliament, etc., etc., we will see here. About 2 hours it takes. Then Supreme Court. Supreme Court के बारे में we understand the like the judges, Chief Justice of India, their appointment and the jurisdiction and powers, functions of Supreme Court, etc. We'll see here, and the removal of judges, etc., etc. Okay, so if you see system of government about 1 hour, president, vice president, prime minister, COM about 2 hours, parliament about 2 hours, Supreme Court about 1 hour. So it take about 6 hours, maybe 6 to 6.5, 7 hours. Getting me? So if you invest 6 hours, you can master this part, and this is very important part. You got this? So I have divided polity module into 5 parts. First is constitution, then union government, then state and local governments, and important bodies, constitutional and non-constitutional bodies, finally miscellaneous concepts. We have seen the constitution, the union government. Now we understand state government and local government. So I further divide this into 7 subparts. First, I would like you to understand about the governor, chief minister, and state council of ministers. जैसा आप प्रेसिडेंट की बात किया वैसा ही गवर्नर की बात करेंगे स्टेट में. वाइस प्रेसिडेंट जैसा वाइस गवर्नर नहीं होता है. देन चीफ मिनिस्टर की स्टेट काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स की बात करेंगे. About 1.5 hours it takes. Then we understand about state legislature. Once you understand the parliament, it is not going to be difficult. So you can easily understand this also. About 1 hour it takes. Then we understand the high court and subordinate courts. So Supreme Court, similarly high court. Subordinate courts hardly 10 minutes लगता है. So total 1 hour का concept. We understand this. Then we understand the special status to Jammu and Kashmir. Article 370 की बात करेंगे यहाँ. About 1 hour. Then we understand various special provisions to certain states. 30 minutes लगता है. We understand this. Then we will see local government. If you want, you can take it as a separate part also. In this, we understand the panchayats and municipalities. Right? Various committees की बात करेंगे. All the things we'll discuss here. It takes about 2 hours. And finally, we understand the administration of UTs. UTs, union territories, there is some role, not some role, they are governed by central government. So we understand them. Similarly, scheduled and tribal areas, to protect the interests of aborigines of those areas. So there is a president and unki role hota hai. All the things we'll discuss here. So if you see governor, CM, state COM about 1.5 hour, state legislature about 1 hour, high court subordinate about 1 hour, and special status for about 1 hour. So kitna 4.5. Then special provisions about half an hour, 5 hours, panchayats and municipalities 2 hours, 7 hours, administration of UTs and scheduled tribal areas about 1 hour. So this part will take about 8 hours. 5 hours you invest on constitution, 6 hours on the union government, 8 hours on this part. So almost 19 hours we have spent till now. Getting me? So I have divided polity module into 5 parts. Don't get bored. Why I'm showing this again and again? Because I want you to remember this. Maybe not immediately, at least after seeing it 2 to 3 times, or after 10 days, you need to know the syllabus. Without knowing the syllabus, how you are going to remember all the concepts? So constitution, union government, state and local governments, then constitutional and non-constitutional bodies, finally miscellaneous concepts. Now we will see bodies. Here we understand about the constitutional bodies. Constitutional bodies means which are mentioned in the constitution. Like similarly non-constitutional bodies which are not mentioned in the constitution. So constitutional bodies की बात करें, election commission, UPSC, state public service commissions, Finance Commission. Even we have National Commission for SCs, National Commission for STs, like Special Officer for Linguistic Minorities. Even we have Attorney General, Advocate General for states. All the things we'll discuss here. Then non-constitutional bodies. Again, in non-constitutional bodies, we have statutory bodies. Statutory bodies means non-constitutional means which are not mentioned in constitution, but over a period of time they are formed. Kaisa form hua? Maybe by passing a law, those are called statutory bodies. Second, executive bodies, not by passing a law, maybe executive orders say, maybe cabinet decide किया बनाया, like नीति आयोग. सिमिलरली लाइक आधार कार्ड्स बनाने के लिए यूआईडीएआई को बनाया, इस तरह की चीजों की बात करेंगे. तो विल सी. ओके, सो इन डिटेल जाएंगे, डोंट वरी. आई एम जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट द सिलेबस, नॉट द सब्जेक्ट. इवन वी अंडरस्टैंड क्वासी जुडिशियल बॉडीज क्या है, लाइक ट्रिब्यूनल, सारे चीज देखेंगे. सो दिस विल टेक अबाउट 3 hours. If you invest 3 hours, you can master this part. So I have divided Indian polity into 5 parts: constitution, union government, state and local governments, bodies, and finally miscellaneous concepts. So we have seen all of them. Now we will see the miscellaneous part. Under this part, first we understand the background of constitution. Like कंपनी रूल के अंडर क्या क्या एक्ट्स आया, क्राउन रूल की टाइम पे क्या क्या एक्ट्स आया. देन सिमिलरली मेकिंग ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, constituent assembly, how what were the composition of constituent assembly, similarly what are the committees, all the things we will see. Then official language, like Hindi is our official language. See, I'm not talking of national language, official language. So we'll discuss about that in detail. Electoral reforms, various committees on electoral reforms, their reports and all these reforms we'll discuss here. Finally, anti-defection laws, लाइक एक पार्टी मेंबर एक पार्टी टिकट पे जीत के दूसरे पार्टी में जंप करता है, किस तरह की चीज, ये सारी चीज हम यहाँ डिस्कस करेंगे. इट वोंट टेक मच टाइम, हार्डली 2 घंटे का पार्ट है. So by spending 24 to 25 hours, you can master this module, the whole polity. Very easy. Don't think I have not talked about foreign policy, similarly international relations, all the things I have divided as a separate module. See, you don't worry. If I am missing something somewhere, that means I am going to cover it somewhere else. This is only polity I am talking for. Separate module is there for IR, international relations. There we discuss of foreign policy, etc., etc. So this is this module, very simple. So I wish you can easily learn, and you know this is very important module. 25 hours is ideal time to learn this module, and you can master this module with perfection. So hope you understand and enjoy the video. Thank you for watching, and we will meet again in another video. Thank you very much.